why our period come early or come late. Okay, we should understand that menstruation, period, ovulation, all these are being controlled by hormone. Yes, there are certain hormones that take care of all this. So when there is problem with these hormones, of course, that will be fluctuation or changes with your period, with your ovulation. Okay, so there are certain factors that can affect our period, that can cause delayed period, that can cause your period to come too late or too early, that can even cause changes in your ovulation time. One is passing through stress. If you're really experiencing a lot of stress in your life, you're passing through a lot of stress, okay, you can see little changes in your period, little changes in your ovulation time, right? Okay, this is because chronic stress affects our ovulation. Then chronic stress also affects some part of the brain that controls, periods, the hypothalamus that controls periods. So when this happens, when you pass through stress, there will be changes in the time you see your period. There will be changes in the time you experience your ovulation. Okay, the second factor that might affect your period or your ovulation is being underweight. If you're not eating well, if you have some eating disorders, you don't like eating well because you want to maintain a particular shape. See, if you are underweight, it affects your ovulation. And when this happens, it can delay your period. It can even cause you not to see your period at all. So underweight is another factor. Then obesity, if you are too big, you are too big, extremely big, it can also affect your period and your ovulation. Okay, because when you are too big, you produce more estrogen, a lot of estrogen, which we know affect our periods and our ovulation. Another factor that might cause delay in your period or that might cause fluctuation in your period might be use of birth control. If you use some things like pills to control, to prevent pregnancy or to control your ovulation. See, these things contain hormones. They contain estrogen, progesterone. So when you use them, they can affect your ovulation and they can affect your period. Okay, then another factor is when you have some chronic problems like diabetes mellitus. Diabetes we know is high sugar level. So when you have high sugar level has been linked to changes in your ovulation, has been linked to some hormonal problems. So when you have them, it will affect your period. It will also affect your ovulation. What about people that have some hormonal issues, like people that have PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome? When you have this condition, of course, you tend to have more androgen hormone, male hormone in you. As a woman, you have too much of male hormone. Male hormone will affect the way you ovulate and affect the way you experience your period, either delay or you can't even see it at all. Alright, so some people that have thyroid problem also experience changes in their period, delay in their period, because thyroid, either hyper or hypothyroidism, experience changes in their period as well. So if you have thyroid problem, you might have delayed period. Alright, then another thing that might affect the time you see your period might be your age. Maybe you're about to enter menopause. You are in what we call premenopausal stage. When you are at this stage, you might experience some changes in your period, the time your period comes, the time you experience your ovulation, because you are about to enter menopause. It won't be regular anymore. These are just the few things that might cause some fluctuation, delay in your period and in your ovulation. If you have any other question, let me know in the comment section.